Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Do you know that we can buy already custom transformer from Aliexpress? I actually found some transformer during my searching on Aliexpress. I noticed that they're already repainted or customized. So let's open them up and see how good they are. So, going in. Open the small one first. And then in here we have essentially just a mummy transformer. It's got mummified entirely. Okay, so here's the weapon. Can you guess what figures in here, Freddy? Here. Do you recognize what it is? It's the axe for the last night movie Megatron. How cool is that? Its axe actually look pretty nice as well in person. And I think that it's also got shown quite nicely on the camera as well, hopefully. Okay, now let's check out the main figures now that we already know what the weapon belongs to. Also got KO by quite many company. This is the first time that I have ever bought a KO for this specific The Last Night mold. And the movie came out in 2017, so this mold also came out in 2017. It has already been 7 years. Time flies by so fast. And here we are, still buying these figures. I think for this mold, it's still a good placeholder until we get updated Studio Series version for these figures. I'm trying to transform his leg because right now his leg is in the jet mode position. So I have to put him in his place so that he can stand. Okay, look at that. Ooh. Can you already see how he looked like? I think he looked really good. Oh man, let's try this. That's a little too reflective. That is Megatron. Let's look at his details. He has custom painted coloring all over his body. I'm actually quite surprised to see how good this guy looked in person. Oh man, this looks way better than the original colors that he has. The original colors, just to give you some ideas, he looked just like the original from the Voyager that got released in 2017. So he got red plastic colors with blue colors and some gold mustard gold color highlight around the figures. Just like in this picture over here. And then the jet mode. The color of the jet mode will be like in this picture right here. So basically he have all of that style of plastic kind of Blu-ray colors, a little of blue and then a little of orange and then some mustard gold over all over his body, both in his chest mode and in his robot mode. And this is what he look like right now after they custom painted him. And actually got him for a really good price. Well, I think the total price around $30 or even less. So that's basically the original price for the Voyager in 2017, the Last Night movie. So that is really cool. Let's give him his weapon. In the movie, I believe that he hold his weapon on the right arm, but let's just give him his weapon on his left arm right now, so we can show off one of his axe, and then the other arm he can just have his hand cannon, so he have two different weapons to fight at the same time. Look at that. Oh my gosh. It looks so good. I actually bought the original The Last Night figures in 2018 as well, meaning 1 year after the Last Night movie came out, because I didn't know about collecting Transformer figures before that. It's just one day that I stumbled on Amazon and then found some figures from the Last Night movie, and I thought that they looked so nice. But at the time, I didn't even watch the Last Night movie, so I did not know which character was which. I could only read the name on the figures and then assume which character they were. I was really surprised to see the name of Megatron on these figures because he looks so different from any of his previous movie. Because from the Age of Extinction movie, I pretty much expect that he would have the Galvatron look. But in the last time, he looked totally different, so that caught me off guard. But yeah, do I hate the design? Definitely not. This design is one of the best design for movie Megatron, for sure, hands down. I think actually my most favorite design for movie Megatron is still the one in Revenge of the Fallen, his tank mode. That one looks so badass. And then this design come pretty close to one of the top one as well. He definitely have the advantage of having the M carton from the original cartoon. So that's why many other fans also think this guy is one of the best design for the action movie at least. It looks so nice after so many years. I finally have this mode again in my collection, because for the previous figures when I bought this guy, I also custom painted him a little, and then I gave him away as a present to one of my cousins. So now it's time that I finally have him back. In the movie, he doesn't have this red part in here, so I may just custom painted him later. And he's also missing his red mark. The mark that we assume that Quintesson gave to him. Quintessa. So yeah, I'll do a little touch up on this guy, but overall, he already looked good. How cool is that? Oh my gosh, looks so nice. I'm so happy I finally buy these guys. So let's just put things in perspective. Let's bring in just one of the figures I have handy right here. So that is Study Series Lockdown next to the custom The Last Night Voyager that I bought from Aliexpress. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Looks so nice together. Let's take off the trash so that we can see the figures a little better. Ooh. Look at him. Look at him roll. His whole body got covered with custom painted. I would guess that these are just regular acrylic coloring. So from what I can tell, they basically paint him in black first, which is a black base color, and then they try to ripers with silver color. That's a basic way to go, but it's very effective, at least for these figures, because in the movie, Megatron didn't have that much color going on anyway. So this color scheme actually fit him really well. Simple, but effective. I just need to cover the red region on here as well to actually make him a little more movie accurate, because that is only in the concept art, but not in the movie. Okay, so let's leave him on the side for him to stay here and then see his wave mate. Figure itself. The figure itself is still mummified, just like the last night Megatron. It's mummified in tape, covering all of his body. It looks so funny in here, actually. What's this figure here? Let's give you another hint. This piece should already tell the story. Does this look familiar? Yes, that's the pterodactyl head for one of the Dinobots. Okay. Let's... Of his accessory, it's just, oh my god, it's just a shell from an Optimus figures. Let's come with this Dinobot. And another funny thing is that they only painted the front of the shell, but not the back. The back is still just all black plastic color. And it's not even filled out, so yeah, they are pretty cheaply made. You can already see his color skin. Here he is. Oh my god, he's taller. So you guys probably can't see him very clearly. How about that? Okay. So there he is. Oh my god, it's come off. So you can already see the color. This is the original colors of this knockoff strip. Basically just a green plastic, very cheaply made plastic color, and then they just paint over some of the part, some of the non-exposed part. Like because the joys, they are generally not seen by us, so that's why they don't even paint the joy. Another reason is that if they paint the joys, there's a risk that the joys actually got stay at one place and can't be moved anymore. Ooh. He can move his arm. Okay. Because from the impression that I got from some of the other videos that review this guy over here, I thought that this jaw couldn't be moved and like his arm can only be moved side to side and do like gorilla pose like this. But oh, so now he can actually move his arm back in front and in back as well with 360. Not too bad. Like but in here we don't have anything. In here we only have a hinge here, so there's no bicep swivel or anything. But I already know that, so. Okay, so I was saying is that this guy, he is one of the worst KO1 in comparison to the original mold, because the original mold at least you can move his mouth here, like his mouth can open and close. This mold doesn't have that option anymore. Like they took out quite a few articulation. So this is the first piece of articulation that they took out, and one of the heavy one as well. On the arm, they also took out some articulation. I have to look more carefully into that because I only learned briefly about this from the other review video for this guy. But it's kind of disappointing that he's bigger, and they decided to cut out some of the articulation part. That's not necessary at all. That's just so disappointing. Let's see. So we have 3 bigger arrow and we have 3 smaller arrow. I don't remember whether the original one actually had the bigger arrow or not. Maybe they had a bigger arrow, because this guy seemed to fit in better. Let's see what it can actually shoot. Ooh. Okay, it still works. So what are those things? Can we shoot those things? They're smaller. Oh, wait. They got stuck in there. What? That is not funny. Let's purge this out. Okay, so they probably just work with the bigger one. Let's try that again. Doesn't shoot this time. Okay. It's a children's car, very fun. I have not played with those type of guns for so long. Okay, so this is the second head because, of course, as we all remember, this Dino boss from Extinction, he has two different heads. A twin-headed flying dragon. How cool is that? Flying dinosaur. Okay. So now we have a whole bunch of parts on the table. Let's just look at the scale difference first. So that is how big this guy is in comparison to our Studio Series Megatron. Wait, not Studio Series. The last night Voyager Megatron. See, he upscaled him. So now Dinobot strip is no longer deluxe class. Deluxe class strip will be around this tall. Now they upscale him to this tall. So that's basically twice the size. Yeah, I think deluxe class over here. Yep, twice the size of a deluxe class. So now he's technically a leader class. Or even taller than the modern leader class for sure. And yes, that scale worked out way better for this character because Dinobot should be massive. This is still not big enough. But at least, for the Studio Series figures, they look decent enough. I just say decent, not movie accurate. But decent enough, let's see. Oh, so for those parts, if I want to plug him on, I have to actually unscrew some of the parts here, unscrew them, plug them on and unscrew them back. Okay, so I have to do that off camera. Let's see what else we have. So we have two wings, and we have to use shrill horn and then put them on later. So let's do that later. And then we have three different bigger arrow that can go with the crossbow. Let's just put one in here. So that is look fairly nicely. And then we have the horn here, which can be plugged into the crossbow. Well, I would expect this to stay on, but it doesn't really stay on because this hole is way too big for this pack. This pack is way too small. Let's see the smaller arrow. No, the smaller arrow doesn't have any hole to actually be plugged in here. So not compatible. Then this, I would expect that this would be a compatible here, but it's not. Okay, that's a little disappointed, but it's okay. We don't expect much from the KO anyway. Oh wait, this one hole, and then there's a second hole over here, and this hole is smaller, so maybe it's work. Okay, so it's work, but that doesn't look right because see the crossbow. This arrow can't even. It comes to further down the line. I would expect that would be something like this. That would look nicer, but then like this. How about holding it this way? The arrow backwards would that look better? That will hinder the articulation for sure. Oh, let's just give his weapon. Oh my god, it's really tight. Okay, but at least it can hold his weapon. It's tight, but it's workable. So yeah, I definitely won't want to leave this like that because it's gonna be hindered. The articulation will be hindered. So let's take him off because if I leave the weapon like this, it also doesn't look good. Okay, we'll take off one side and this side. Oh my god, this actually stay on. very well, but it's in the wrong place. Still not good. But look at him with his weapon. So we have the Voyager Megatron with hip axe, and then the crossbow with this Dinobot shred. Oh, he actually have waist articulation as well. Interesting. So that must mean the deluxe class also have waist articulation. Oh, that's pretty good for deluxe class. Because I know that this guy, he has less articulation than the original one, so that waist articulation must also be present on the original deluxe class. Okay, so let's take a look at the next part. That is his tail. So for his tail, is not flexible plastic. I believe that's on the original one. This part will be kind of like rubber plastic, so they can be moved around. But for this guy, it's just hard plastic, so you can't really move him anywhere. It's just in this shape. If you force it, it will get broken, so don't force it. But because the plastic is pretty thin, so you can move him a little, just a little, not too much. Then we have two different heads here. This can be just plugged on, I would guess. Yep, it's gonna be like this. Oh, so they basically just come in like this. Oh, they actually snap in as well, so I have to snap them in. Okay. Two head like that. Look really menacing, but of course if we want to make him movie accurate, they have to come inside like this. And whoa, with the two head on his two shoulder, actually look better already. Oh jeez, how cool is that? And then he has this as well, the big ass sword. Look at how big this sword is. This sword is basically taller than the Voyager class Megatron itself. It's taller than the Voyager class Megatron. How funny is that? A sword is even bigger than you, Megatron. Let's fight. Yep. Look at the sword and how puny the Megatron axe is. But I have to say the decoration on the Megatron axe, oh my gosh. The battle damage effects with one of these silver, they are quite simple to be made this way, but I have to give them that it's very effective. Look really good. Look really good. Let's strip his sword just so that he can look even more menacing. This sword actually doesn't have that much battle damage, coloring or weathering effects. It only have a little of weathering effects at the handle over here. So they actually don't paint the handle with black color, it doesn't seem like. So the plastic color is already black, and then this part is already silver, and then they only put a little of weathering silver colors onto the handle. But I look fairly effective, but I would guess that we can do better with the sword. But oh well. For now, that's to do. For the tail, the same thing. I can tell that the original plastic color is already kind of black color, just black plastic, hard plastic. And then I just do a little of bright pressing for the silver part to scatter. And those silver actually stay on really nicely. That's something good to see. What's this? Is a gun of some kind? I don't even recognize this gun for any of the character. Oh, so this thing must be compatible with this gun. This can be shot out like that. Oh, there's a button here. Wait, it doesn't stay. What? Why? It doesn't stay. That kind of sucks. Yeah, it doesn't stay. Let's try another one. Nope. Nope. It doesn't stay. But at least we know that there's smaller arrow. Or... oh wow. Oh wow, that got shot out really strongly. So one of them actually worked. Oh my gosh, look at this. It's really fun. Wait, I didn't even click. Okay, so I have to be careful with this thing because it doesn't really work. But when it's worked, oh my god, Megatron is strong. That arrow or bullet seemed like it's come out pretty strongly, but it couldn't knock off Megatron. Let's try again. Damn, Megatron is strong. Okay, Megatron, you're good. Oh, I robbed one of my bullets. Okay, I'll get it later. This gun, yeah, I don't recognize this gun. You recognize this gun? Just put it in the comment. I don't recognize this gun from any of the character. Interesting. Is a weapon for him? I think the crossbow fit in better. The sword also fit in better. Because for the original, the other Dinobot like Grimlock, they have very medieval melee weapon. And Scorn, he only have his tails as a weapon, like as a whip. So I think for this guy, the sword and the crossbow will fit in with that team better. Yeah, this sword is something fun to have. But oh, Megatron can actually hold this as well because they have a smaller pack in here. Let's have a double pack, so a bigger pack in here can be held probably by these bigger figures, and then the smaller pack is meant for the smaller figures, so the smaller figures can also hold this. So because this pack hold is at the same size as the Studio Series hold, I believe. Does mean any of the Studio Series figure should be able to hold this weapon as well. Let's try that. Oh yeah, Studio Series Lockdown can hold this gun as well. Look at that. It's fit in quite loosely, but it still fit. That's the thing. So if it fit in loosely, then we can put some more material around this to make it fit in tighter. But if it doesn't fit, then it doesn't fit. So that actually is a good side. Then this weapon, this shield is belong to Optimus, so it would not make sense to have this guy hold this weapon. Wait, it also have a smaller pack? Is it? Oh yeah. So the shields also have a smaller pack. So any smaller character can also hold this. That means even their Studio Series Optimus should be able to hold this weapon as well, but of course this shield is way too big, way too oversized. So I would probably not use this for any displays, but that's cool to have. That's pretty cool to have. Okay, so this will just be an unboxing video and give you a hint for what figures I'm gonna do reviews next. Of course, those will be those two guys. They look magnificent. I'm actually so excited to do a review about this guy. Do you?
Hey, you. Yes, you. Subscribe to our channel. Please, otherwise, Megatron might kill me again. And no, I'm not kidding. He's right there. Hey, Josh. So please, subscribe. I don't want to be back in 2 pieces. Your subscription means a lot to us.